Yes people, what is good? I am BA, back once again with another movie reaction. This week, after the fucking extreme surreal horror shit I've been watching recently, I've decided, surprisingly enough, to watch a comedy to refresh my palate and try and maintain a bit of my sanity. So this week I've chosen Galaxy Quest. It's a comedy. I'm not exactly sure the year. I will get that in the title, before I put this up. But I keep hearing it every so often, like Galaxy Quest, every now and again, as a really good sci-fi parody comedy movie. And I think the only actual sci-fi parody I've ever seen is Spaceballs, which is from the fucking 80s. So I think this will be like the first sci-fi parody I've seen in a long time. I know that it's got a good cast. It's got Alan Rickman in it, rest in peace. Sigourney Weaver, one of the best heroines of all time. Ellen Ripley. Aliens, if you haven't seen it, what a film. Oh, Sigourney Weaver is just forever a legend to me for Aliens. Wow, what a great, one of my favourite movies, Aliens. So the fact that she's in a sci-fi parody after being in one of the best sci-fi action movies of all time is great. And also Tim Allen. A lot of people will think of Tim Allen and think, Home Improvement, Tool Time, Tim Allen. Me, I can't get past the fact that a few years ago I learned that before all that, he was a convicted cocaine trafficker and snitch, because he got his sentence reduced by grassing on his compadres in a coke game. Shame on you, Tim Allen, you fucking snitch bastard. Fuck you and fuck Tool Time. All joking aside, we've got a cokeless Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman. So yeah, with that cast though, I'm hoping this is at least good. I know very little about it. I haven't even seen the trailer, but without further ado, this is Galaxy Quest. Let's check this shit out and see what it's saying to it. Oh, it's a DreamWorks movie. Steven Spielberg fucking loves sci-fi. At least he's got the balls to also commission parodies of it. Obviously, Close Encounters, E.T., fucking War of the Worlds. Spielberg absolutely loves his sci-fi. It's a great cheesy title screen.
Exiting the time not now, sir.
We're alive.
We made it, Commander. We made it.
Why is the screen small? Is this just the way this was filmed, or is there something going on here? This instantly seems like a Star Trek parody though, if all is what seems.
It's a core meltdown, sir. It can't be stopped.
Surrender may be our only option.
No!
That guy had the most focused stare I have ever seen.
Sir!
Tim Allen rocking that mullet. You hiding coke under that mullet, Tim?
Well?
Ah, okay. Oh, so it's about a sci-fi TV show. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So this is like a Comic-Con, essentially.
You are the first people to see the Lost Galaxy Quest.
I wonder why it was a lost episode. Was it that shit?
Red scarf, black shoes. Wait.
I take it Alan Rickman's character is like the parody Klingon.
I mean, this is unreal. They're gonna start eating each other out there.
Deleted scene from Aliens there.
How did I come to this?
Nothing.
I thought Richard III.
I wonder how many legitimate actors have questioned something like that when they've been in a Marvel movie or sci-fi. I know Idris Elba had a moment like that when he was all, done up for one of the Thor movies, which I found quite humorous because I've seen a lot of Idris thanks to The Wire. And I can imagine him just looking at himself in the mirror going, really? Really? I was Stringer Bell, mate.
Bothered to ask me what I do on the show.
You had the... Wait, I'll think of it.
I repeated the computer, Fred.
She repeated the computer. Well, at least she had a role.
Am I too late for Alexander's panic attack? Apparently not. You should get that looked at.
So Tim Allen seems to be like the leader on the show and in the dressing room while amongst the actors.
Adventurers exploring space?
Not gonna lie, I do prefer his show haircut. I hoped he would rock that mullet the entire movie.
Come on, old friend, old friend! And you stole all my best lines. You cut me out of episode 2 entirely.
So he's one of those actors. How dare you steal Alan Rickman's lines, you prick.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's hear a warm welcome.
Half-hearted front kick there. It's probably yellow belt level.
The show must go on.
Quoting that simple acting trope. was enough for him, because he's a serious actor.
You shall be.
It's a great mix to put a really serious thespian in a cheesy sci-fi. I love that contrast already for comedy. So Tim Allen is obviously like the William Shatner of the gang.
I'm not a commander, huh? I think we all remember what happened to that beast on Enoch 7, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, they didn't have to use the dildo on it, but it was some scene.
Commander, hey, I was wondering if you could help settle a dispute that my crew and I seem to be having.
Oh, Sigourney Weaver's got the hots for Tim Allen in this movie. That is certainly sci-fi.
No, the commander and I never had a thing.
Well, that's her story.
Tim Allen wants to change that pronto.
I must speak to you. It is a matter of supreme importance. We are Thermians from the Klaatu Nebula, and we need your help.
Holy shit. Not gonna lie, these guys seem like actual aliens.
Mum is the word.
Certainly, but
Mum.
Mum.
They definitely don't seem human.
It was cute when I didn't know you.
Well, if that isn't a damning verdict on your personality, fuck you, Tim Allen.
Begging for autographs at $15 a pop? These guys haven't had a real acting job for 20 years. This is all they've got.
Poor Tim's ego will be taking a horrendous blow right now. And not the type he wanted off Sigourney, which I'm sure isn't horrendous. No offense to your blowjob skills, Sigourney.
Online blueprints clearly indicate that Deck B is independent of the guidance matrix. So we were wondering just where the error lies in that.
Yeah, he raises a good point, Tim. Explain yourself.
There is no quantum flux. There's no auxiliary. There's no goddamn ship. You got it?
Wow, he really let those two haters in the bathroom ruin his entire mood. At that point, that's a you problem, Tim. Man the fuck up. I mean, do you think William Shatner ever had moments like that? William Shatner obviously didn't have that much of a career after Star Trek, but surely you would love to be part of something so iconic, whether or not your career continued to go on to do further iconic things after it. You would be proud just to be a part of something that was so big. Also, I'm actually a fan of William Shatner pre-Star Trek in the original series of The Twilight Zone. So yeah, I'm hardcore. He was just a shit of an actor in that, by the way, if you were wondering. See, I thought these guys were weird. Do these guys actually believe they're, like, part of it or something? Are these the insane fans?
Our people are being systematically hunted and slaughtered by Rathasaurus Fatukri.
This guy's got a very unique line delivery. / best line delivery of all time.
Would you guys look for another shoe? Looks like this, please. Oh.
Well, that is a unique walk style. Not trying to judge, but you guys walk weird, yeah? Freaks.
Doesn't she talk?
Her translator is broken.
Okay, are these guys meant to be actual aliens? They've got to be.
Our people were one people, but then came the Zactor migration, and then the Melosian shift.
So is the concept of this film real aliens mistaking the TV show as real and asking for the actors' help? Unless they're insane, it's the only thing that makes sense.
I'm sorry to wake you, sir, but your presence is requested on the command deck.
Oh, our translator's working again at least.
Ah, they bring a new commander.
It's good.
Here
I mean, you know, it looks...
Is that CGI? It looks like just very well done creature effects.
Fire them left and right and let them run. All shoots while you're at it once. Yeah, toss that at him, killer. That should take care of old lobster head, shouldn't it?
I really don't think he understands what he's getting himself into yet.
What if Sarah survives?
Oh, I doubt I gave him both barrels.
He has a very powerful ship.
Anyway, if you got any more problems with the guy, just give me a call.
So he literally fired on the guy when they were trying to negotiate with him. Has he just started a war then? I take it this is the moment where he's going to realise that this shit is real. Oh, Oh, so they are sending him back to Earth. That is a cool spaceship, by the way. That's actually a more realistic spaceship than most pictations of UFOs, because technology only ever simplifies things. You wouldn't build a clunky metal ship if you were an advanced alien species. You'd have something as simple as just a protective layer so that you could travel through space without feeling its effects. Or instantaneous travel like teleportation. There probably isn't aliens in ships anymore. They probably just teleport. I do believe in life on other planets, by the way. I just think that the ship is intrinsically a primitive human idea of what aliens would be piloting. And I think all UFO sightings we have had over the last few years are just advanced military craft that they can't admit exist. Even to other wings of their own military, which creates the confusion.
I was up there. Remember yesterday at the convention? Those people dressed like aliens? They were aliens.
There is no way they are going to fucking believe him.
Saris lives.
Listen.
He was able upon your departure to
Tell
make
them.
an escape. However, he has
Saris.
contacted us and wishes to negotiate a surrender. We humbly implore you to come negotiate the terms.
Oh, it'll be so much better if the whole team go. I want to see how Alan Rickman reacts to the real space.
You know, it's one thing to treat us this way. It's another thing to do it to your fans.
She's not a fan. This is a termite.
Which is quite a mean thing to say to your fans if they think they're actual fans. That is such a cool transportation method. I want to fly through space with a thin layer of oxygenated water protecting me. Holy shit, who are these guys? Is this what they actually look like? At least he's letting them do it. Ah, so it is their actual form.
You guys came. Who wants the grand tour?
The most legitimate response we've had so far. I would also be a non-screamer, to be fair, though.
On behalf of all my people, I wish to thank you from the deepest place in our hearts.
Mathazar, this is my crew.
I like the way the guy who's playing Mathazar is acting.
We have studied every facet of your missions and strategies.
You've been watching the show?
Lieutenant, historical documents.
Tim Allen wants to milk this shit for as long as possible.
In fact, all you see around you has been taken from the lessons garnered from the historical documents.
That makes sense, because it does seem like they're quite similar to the TV show. What a great concept for a movie, by the way. Straight away, I've got to say that. I'm loving the premise. I get the feeling that this writer had that premise in his head. What if a TV show cast like Star Trek was mistaken by an alien species as being real historical documentation of what they did, and then it just flowed from there?
We're just here to negotiate this guy Saris' surrender. It's no big deal.
I don't think it was his surrender they were negotiating. I think it was theirs.
Say the word, we'll go home. Pay our bills, feed our fish, fall asleep in front of the TV, and miss out on all of this.
True, I would definitely be in. Don't send me back to Earth. Bring me on your intergalactic venture.
The main barracks.
Holy shit, that is a big line of extras. Wonder if that was a digitally created shot or just a long-ass corridor. That's gotta be digital, but it looks so real.
It's like throwing gasoline on a flame.
Very true. Tim Allen is in his element being worshipped like this by those guys.
Some of the crew has requested to be present at this historic event.
Sure, bring him in.
This guy's line delivery is fucking A-grade. I'm loving this actor's performance. And I wish human beings walked like they do. It would make the world far more entertaining.
They designed those controls after watching you. Pick her out.
Right.
That's so hilarious that the alien race patterned their whole culture after a TV show and it worked for them. Now that's a science fiction-y part, that any alien species would see Earth as an example.
Okay, you gotta move to the right.
Veering a bit to the left there, mate. Still though, he did a good job in the end. Oh wow, they even clap weird. Of course they clap weird. That is a cool space station as well, built onto the bottom part of a broken planet or meteorite. Some of the design in this movie is great.
We programmed the food synthesizer for each of you based on the regional menu of your birthplace.
Okay, where you did it. Tastes great.
Alright, I get it. So, cause he's playing an alien, they've given him alien food.
How you doing?
Better than my lieutenant.
Oh, I really hope that is not CGI. It looks so good. Even if it's CGI, I guess, then it's beating me because it does look great, but there's just something even more to it if it is a animatronic.
Jason!
Not now, Gwen! Press these red buttons and send everything we have towards him, okay?
Okay.
Sigourney Weaver, as always, has probably got a good idea, and the men aren't listening. It's aliens all over again. Very primitive missiles that are being fired by a highly advanced alien ship there. No laser weaponry, no, just standard American missiles with a few spikes coming out of them.
Enemy is matching velocity!
We added the fast time!
Gosh, I'm doing it. I'm repeating the darn computer.
She's inadvertently taken her role back up from the TV show. It seems like quite a flimsy ship. I was expecting them to have some sort of protection shields.
The Tothian minefield left standing from the Great War of 12185.
Oh shit! An entire field of mines. Fuck, that is not good. To be fair, it's taken a lot of hits and it's still flying, so the ship is better than I first anticipated.
Everybody alright? Where's Tommy? Tommy! Oh, man! You alright?
Wow, well they have a lot of repairs to do on this ship if they survive this.
Why don't we have power?
The beryllium sphere has fractured under stress.
It's fractured.
Oh, this is great. I'm loving this so far. Absolutely unnecessary translations by Sigourney Weaver is fucking incredible.
Look, I have one job on this lousy ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it, okay?
Sure, no problem.
I respect her one job.
Surely you don't think that Gilligan's Island is a...
Those poor people.
Oh man, I hope there's no aliens out there in the universe mistaking all our media for history.
Deception, lies. We have only recently become aware of this concept in our dealings with Ceres.
Wow, an alien species without deception and lies. How we would all like to go there.
Dr. Lazarus, here is your surface mapper. I have programmed it to the coordinates of a beryllium sphere of sufficient density.
Oh nice, we're getting the landing on an alien planet parody. Classic of all Star Trek episodes. It's gonna be some interesting shit down here. I love all the ship designs in this movie as well. It's a really well designed movie.
It's a mining facility.
Where are the miners?
Something bad happened here.
Oh fuck, it's aliens all over again. Again.
Would you look at that? They look like little children.
Oh no, why do I get the Monty Python White Rabbit feeling about these little things that they're going to be far more deadly than they appear? Oh, they look like they could kill you in a heartbeat.
Don't look back! Not look back!
We're not gonna make it!
Be careful with the beryllium sphere, guys, fuck's sake.
Hurry! I'm over!
Tommy, go! Go, I'm in!
No! Jason, please! Tommy, stop the pod!
They haven't instantly killed him, so... What? They've just left him there? They can't just leave him. What is this thing now? Awesome, that's what this thing is.
You mean I'm gonna be diced into cubes and set up there in a million pieces?
Right.
Stop whapping the space cow with your commander's jacket, Tim. Oh no! What the fuck? Gross.
The animal is inside out.
I heard that. It turned inside out?
Don't do the same thing to Tim Allen.
darn.
No way, it's like a monster made of stones. Oh shit. This is such a creative movie.
Alexander, you're my advisor, advise me!
Well, you're just gonna have to figure out what it wants. What is its motivation?
That's a proper actor question.
Digitize me, friend!
Oh, wow.
Hey! Success.
You guys can be back on your home planet before supper.
Oh, no, sir. We have no reason to go back.
Sure you do. Family, friends, come on.
We are all that is left.
What? Has it been blown up? Oh shit! Evil aliens have breached the ship. Things have gone from bad to worse.
You demonstrate the necessity for your extermination.
Leave him alone.
Nice. I really hope this Earth crew becomes the actual real heroes of the universe.
Prepare a tear harness for the female.
A tear harness was that. That does not sound good.
This is a moment I will treasure. Explain to him who you all really are.
So does he instantly understand because he's a species that is aware of deception?
We pretended.
This'll be heartbreaking for this species to hear.
There's no National Space Exploration Administration. We don't have a ship.
There it is.
Oh, poor Mathazar. How they got me feeling sorry for Mathazar out here.
On our planet, we pretend to entertain.
He's gonna die of heartbreak as our Mathazar.
Core overload. Emergency shutdown overridden. Core implosion estimated in 9 minutes.
Please redeem these actors. I want to see them save the day and Mathazar believe they truly are the intergalactic heroes they originally claimed to be but were not.
Just because you want to play being commander, you raving lunatic!
I'll see you in hell.
Are they just bitching, getting their actor hatred out? This is clearly based on the William Shatner Spock beef. Hey, they are actually saving the day. This is great.
Wait, Jason, what about me? What do I do? You gotta practice driving. Let's go.
Good advice. He needs to work on his driving a little bit.
I'm pretty sure you don't know how to shut down a neutron reactor either.
No, I don't. But I know someone who does.
Mother, I'm quite busy.
Oh, that geek from the comic convention. He will definitely know how to do this shit.
What's your name, son?
Brandon?
Brandon, I remember you from the convention, right?
Great acting there.
I know there's no
Wait a minute. Stop for a second. Stop. Wait.
No ship.
It's all real.
Oh my god, I knew it.
Oh, awesome character shift there.
Alright, all we have to do is turn off the valve to the barracks.
I love that the other soldiers have a different look than the commander as well. It gives them a real gruntish, disposable grunt vibe, like the stormtroopers or the putties in Power Rangers.
The Protector and his command crew have escaped custody.
What?
Great visual gag there.
As it always does.
There will be a slight drop.
That was probably the funnest day on the shoot, Sigourney Weaver and Tim Allen getting to go down the slide.
You're deep in the underbelly of the Omega-13. Oh, it must be
nice.
spectacular.
Classic Star Wars / Star Trek shot there. Like Luke on the Death Star.
We shouldn't have to do this! It makes no logical sense! Why is it here?
It's on the television!
Well, forget it!
Not only is she the computer repeater, but also just a general voice of rationality. Oh, right, because the ship's based on the Galaxy Quest episodes. They've put all that pointless shit there to mirror the stuff on Earth. That's hilarious.
It's the simple things in life you treasure.
Yes! That is a good power play. Teleporting the rock monster.
Hey, get a room, guys.
As long as he's aware he's kissing a squid alien.
Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred.
The things she can do with those tentacles. A fallen hero. What a great rock monster he was.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It always stops at 1 on the show.
So even if they disable something, it goes down to 1 before it stops. Gotta love that alien design engineering.
He's finished. Alexander, listen to me. It's okay.
He was going for the most judo chop-ish judo chop of all judo chops in the history of judo chops.
Good going, Tommy. Great going.
Thrust ahead!
He is now an expert mind dodger.
Tommy, can you get us closer to these mines?
Closer! I could try.
You would think the evil aliens would be able to navigate the mines as well. I love the fact they've just come full circle and are now essentially what they were pretending to be at the beginning.
Let me tell you something, Saris. It doesn't take a great actor to recognize a bad one. You're sweaty.
Or a bad actor to recognise a fellow bad one.
No! Turn! Turn!
Oh shit. That is an absolute pro gamer move right there. Of course, Tim Allen's going to get all the credit, but well done to all of you, specifically the pilot.
Oh, come here.
And Mathazar's alive. Oh, this is just great.
We're gonna have to go through the black hole, though.
Any objections?
Did I miss Sigourney Weaver just randomly unzipping her top?
Mathazar, I think your people have a great commander.
Oh, that's just made Mathazar's life.
Systems register functional.
All systems are working, Commander.
She's back to her base job of repeating the computer. To be fair, she is kind of translating its overly technical jargon, so... Oh shit! Well, this is an unexpected twist. Surely this is going to be the moment where they rewind time 13 seconds, because that's a lot of primary cast just dying like that. Yeah, so it's going to put them back exactly the amount of time they need to stop that part from happening. What might perceivably be a pointless rewind in time.
Never give up, never surrender.
Yes, Mathazar.
Goodbye, my friends.
What an awesome species. They will be missed on Earth.
We're gonna help Laredo guide it on the Vox Ultra frequency carrier and use Roman candles for visual confirmation.
All right, dinner's at 7.
At least his parents, while they don't understand him, are very supportive. That's all you can ask for from your parents. And this will be the best Galaxy Quest convention these guys have ever been to. They will be fucking loving this. A few of them might have died there, but the rest will love it.
Tech Sergeant Chen! Red Claw! A friend!
Oh, they came back to Earth, no way. He did a commando roll shoot. They will never forget this day. Best convention ever. For the first time in their lives, they fully deserve all this praise. They went from actors to heroes of the universe. Nice. They got a new season commissioned off the back of that entrance. The little smile. Oh, her name's Jane Doe, obviously, because she doesn't have actually identification. They've got an actual alien in the show now. Okay, and that was Galaxy Quest, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. So, Galaxy Quest, what did I think of that? Well, I'm really actually surprised I hadn't seen this movie up until this point, and I'm so glad I chose to watch it today. After the traumatic Lighthouse and Witch from the last 2 weeks, this was such a refreshing movie in tone first of all, but second of all, it just so happened to be excellent. I haven't seen much of the original Star Trek series. I've seen bits and bobs on YouTube. I'm aware of the tropes of it and how it played out and the general thing. I've probably watched a couple episodes. I definitely watched at least 10 episodes of The Next Generation when that was on in the 90s. So I'm not as aware of the source material they're spoofing as someone who's a proper quote-unquote Trekkie would be. I have seen all the Star Wars films up to The Force Awakens, then I saw the reviews for The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, and I was like, yeah, you know what, no thanks. But I did watch The Mandalorian, which in my opinion is probably the best thing Star Wars have ever done. Now I know people that are purists to the original series would see that as a sacrilegious comment, but I'm just talking about the actual story and script. Like if you put every Star Wars film on a table in script form, and then the Mandalorian series, I think if you read through them, there would be no contest as to which was superior, which in my opinion is The Mandalorian. George Lucas, for all the great ideas he has a lot of clangers in amongst that. Mandalorian is just thicker with its good idea compression. So I know more about Star Wars than Star Trek, but I am aware of the general sci-fi source material they're spoofing. First of all, the plot was genius. I mean, they could have just done a sci-fi spoof and just made it like The Orwell, which I haven't seen, but I'm aware is essentially, you know, the other way they could have done this, which is just a spoof, but with the exact same thing. A team in space, etc. They took this to a next level and gave it an added layer by making it the stars from the TV show being mistaken by the alien race as legitimate in what they do, because that alien race had never heard of deception until recently when dealing with evil aliens. So they brought them aboard, and then we got to see that arc of them being actors outside of their own skin in a real situation, to at the end of the film being the heroes and the people who they originally just portrayed as actors on the show. Fucking genius. I love it when everything comes together in a neat little bow, and this film did that with basically everything. Even the arc of Tim Allen being a douche to that kid at the convention at the start, and then that kid saving the day, and then getting his moment of glory at the end where Tim Allen acknowledged him and the convention was great and he helped them land and all that shit. So everything tied up perfectly, which is good writing, by the way. I love it when the writers make a point to have everything arc and crescendo, even the subplots like that. And aside from that, it just played out like your typical Star Trek episode. Like that insect alien could have just as easily have been the Borg. Basically an alien race looking to destroy that species. The home planet had already been destroyed, so that ship was essentially the last of them. And you know, the on-screen communication between the captain and the alien species, etc. That's all straight from Star Trek, obviously, as was the command deck straight from Star Trek, as was having to land on a planet for a quick mission, very Star Trek. I loved the way they redeemed the rock monster as well. Obviously, when they went to that planet to get the beryllium sphere, that rock monster was at first introduced as an evil monster, but at the end ended up saving the day by destroying all the grunts, then breaking out the side of the ship while the hero music played and he drifted off into space. It was great. Comedy wise as well, it was quite thick and fast with good jokes. Like, I found myself laughing a lot throughout this movie, and as a comedy, obviously that's first and foremost what you want. But even if it hadn't have been that funny, there was so many other good choices around the comedy. It would have been a great film even without it. The comedy just made it even better. But I've got to say, the creature designs, the ship designs, even the implementation of the special effects, which you guys know I'm not too big of a fan of CGI, but yeah, I did like the way they implemented the CGI in this movie. It was done very well. Also, the acting was great, perfectly cheesy and spoofy of the source material. I loved the way the peaceful species they were helping acted. I loved their laugh, their clap, their walk, the way the commander was, their innocence and naivety. Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman and Tim Allen all did great jobs as well. Actually perfect for the roles they portrayed, as well as the rest of the cast. I just don't know the rest of their names, but they all did great in their roles. Also, small choices were genius. The fact that they'd based their ship off the ship in the show, so it even had the corridor of unnecessary metal moving parts and fire rising. which they then had to navigate, was great. Genius idea. And probably my favourite design thing in the whole film was the look of the alien commander. I thought it was a very unique look, and I want to find out after I do this review what aspects of that were CGI, if any. If there was no CGI to it, oh my god, I will be impressed. It was great animatronics in the head and shit. If that was not CGI, super impressive shit. And then what a perfect ending. They're late for the convention and it just so happens to coincide with the ship re-entering the atmosphere and crashing through the walls so they can just walk out onto stage. And then Tim Allen gets to finish off the evil villain with his blaster live on stage. I mean, what a Galaxy Quest convention that would have been for the fan base. They will never forget that moment for the rest of their lives. I'm also curious as to what the Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb scores for this movie are. I can imagine it being incredibly highly rated by anybody that appreciates a sci-fi movie, and quite low rated by anybody that doesn't know how to have fun or isn't a fan of sci-fi. And you would be surprised how many people that class themselves as serious movie critics have forgotten how to have fun and don't take the genre of science fiction seriously. So it wouldn't surprise me if this has got more of a 6 point or 7 point something score rather than the 8 point, above 8.5 I would say score that it probably deserves if you're a fan of the sci-fi genre or just appreciate it and know how to have fun with an entertaining comedy movie. And that's the most important part I want to stress about this film. It was just sheer entertaining. There was so many clever things being thrown at me, so many great design choices, so many good little gags here and there, and great acting performances that I never found myself getting bored throughout this whole film. And I got to say, it flew by so quickly, and that always tells me how good something is, how fast it seems to go by. And that hour and 40 minutes felt like 30 minutes to me, which is a testament to how entertaining this movie was. I wish they'd have done a sequel to this as well, but I do understand, this sometimes you can say what you want to say in a standalone movie and it does everything it needs to do. And while I'm assuming, because it's a series, that the Orwell showed there is far more to be spoofed in that genre than what this one film displayed, I completely respect a film that just chooses to stand on its own and don't expect a sequel, just appreciate it for what it was. But it's a testament to how much I enjoyed it that I would love to see a sequel to this. If you've enjoyed this review, click like. Subscribe to the channel to see more movie reactions like this, ring the bell to be notified as to when they drop. If there's anything you want to talk about, comment down below and share this around to anybody you think might appreciate it or want to watch my reactions along with us in future. My Patreon link is down in the description. If you become a patron, you get access to my blog, you get access to these reactions I put on YouTube a month and a half in advance, and you also get access to full-length versions of everything I react to on YouTube. So consider becoming a patron, it helps me and the channel out so much, and until next time, I have been BA, peace.